Wow, wow. What's up? We are live on planet Earth right now, the year 2026, June. What day is today? The 15th? June 15th, 2026. Who else doesn't know what day it is ever? Me. What's going on in the world today? So, today on the stream, what am I going to do? I don't know. I decided we're going to let AI decide what happens on the stream. Also, probably going to read through one of the final cuts of the script that I've been working on. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe someone will stop in and say hi. Let's see what Claude is up to. Service call. Version 7. Well, let's just open up that script really quickly. And version 7. Cast of characters. Bride, 80s, partially blind, partially deaf. Uses a walker, completely unflappable. Born and raised in Carbonear. Not impressed by anything that's been happening since 1987. She believes Zorn is her grandson, Trevor, from the moment she opens the door. She is never corrected. Her memory resets Her memory resets to the moment he leaves. Zorn, 8 feet tall, 3 eyes, gray skin, silver suit, large scorch mark, speaks in resonant alien frequencies, shown as subtitles on screen. Gotta make my text a bit smaller here. Oh, go. Speaks in subtitles to Bride's failing ears. Everything he says sounds like something else entirely. He did not expect any of this. Trevor, 30s, Bride's actual grandson. Normal guy, baseball cap, just drove through a military checkpoint to check on his nan. Has no idea what just happened in the kitchen. Harold, 60s, neighbor across the street, mostly silent on camera, house coat with a coffee in his hand. My eyes keep losing focus on the screen because it's so large. Can we go smaller? Here we go. One more smaller. Zorn's alien dialogue appears on the screen as subtitles so the audience knows exactly what he said. What Bride thinks she hears is always completely different. She is never confused. She simply heard something else and responded with complete confidence. And that confidence is the whole joke. Filming note, crash landing is established entirely through sound and camera shake inside of the kitchen or inside of the house. No ship is ever seen clearly. Drone lights in the fog for the aerial. I don't know if we can do fog. Can't just do fog on demand, can we? Who knows? No ship is ever seen clearly. Drone lights in the fog for the aerial. Harold's footage is shaky vertical phone video. Use the backyard debris junk for the crash site aftermath. Yeah, I already have it all set up in my backyard. And it looks like something crashed here, honestly. Just a bunch of broken wood everywhere. Interior, Bride's kitchen. Yo, Sahil. Hi, Grandpa. Are you live? Yes, my grandson. Thank you for coming in to see me, grandson. And all the rest of everybody on the stream, what's up? Thanks for coming in, guys. Don't forget to like and sub. Let's go back to the... Let's go back to it. We're... Interior bride's kitchen pre-dawn, dark. Just a blue flicker of the TV in the corner. A news anchor speaks urgently over footage of lights in the sky. Multiple reports overnight of an unidentified aerial phenomena over Conception Bay. Witness described as unusual lights, a low hum. The anchor cuts to archival footage. David Grush at the Capitol Hill podium. David Grush on TV says, I assume we don't have that compendium. It's a continuum from corporeal bipedal type life of what I would consider sentient plasma life. But there are several that the US government is aware of. The TV lights, the TV glows in the empty kitchen. Ginger the cat is on the counter, watching the screen. A religious calendar on the wall. Partridge berry jam on the stove. Everything perfectly normal. Then a distant hum. Low, building getting closer fast. The kitchen windows begin to rattle. The hum becomes a roar. Impact. The whole kitchen shakes violently. Camera shake. A mug slides off the counter. A framed picture of the Pope drops off the wall and clatters on the floor. Ginger grips the counter and does not move. The roar fades. Silence. Just the TV. From the back of the house, very slowly, bride shuffles in. Housecoat, slippers, walker. She looks at the picture of the Pope on the floor. She picks it up, hangs it back up slightly crooked. She doesn't fix it. She looks vaguely towards the door. Someone must be at the door. She begins the long journey to the front door. This takes a while. The TV keeps going behind her. Ginger watches her go. Check. Okay, I just want to make sure my mic was working. It takes a while. The TV keeps going behind her. Ginger watches her go. Exterior, Carboneer Street, pre-dawn. Harold's phone screen. Shaky vertical, exact like every UFO ever posted online. Harold is in his house coat on the front step. Tim Hortons in his hand. Phone pointed at the smoke debris rising from bride's backyard. She's down in her marigolds, boy! He watches the smoke, the debris, a shape moving in the fog around the side of the house. Zorn emerges from around the corner and walks towards Bridget's front door. Harold watches him knock. Harold watches the door. Nothing happens. Bride is still there, making her way down the hall. Zorn knocks again. Still nothing. Harold looks at his phone, looks at the alien, looks at the smoke. I should probably call 911. He goes inside. Zord stands stands at the door alone. He knocks a third time, waits. From inside, the distant shuffle of a walker, getting very slowly louder. Zorn straightens his suit, clears his throat. The shuffling gets closer, closer. The door opens. Bride peers up at him. 5 foot nothing. Glass as thick as bulletproof glass. How do I pull that one off, I wonder? She takes in the 8 feet. The 3 eyes, the gray skin, the silver suit, the scorch mark, a long beat. Her face breaks into a massive warm smile. Right, because at this point the audience thinks that she's about to scream in terror, and she's just like, Trevor! She grabs his enormous gray hand with both hers and squeezes hard. Lord Dine, it's been so long. Come in, come in. She turns and begins the long shuffle back down the hall. Zorn watches her go. Looks back at the street, the smoke, Harold's front door closing. He steps inside. Warm, cluttered. The TV still going, UAP coverage ignored completely. Zorn stands in the middle of it, twice the height of everything. He looks at the TV, footage of the lights in the sky over Conception Bay. A news ticker crawls. Breaking military response to Carboneer UAP is in it. Incident. He looks at himself. He looks back at the TV. Bride is already at the stove, not looking up. Can Nanny get you a drop of drink, my love? I got Pepsi, Orange Crush, tin of ginger ale. I am an emissary of an advanced civilization. Our craft has sustained catastrophic damage to the quantum drive manifold. I require immediate assistance. Bride tilts her head, cusps her ear. Your cousin Cecil's getting a new vessel? No, my vessel, the craft I arrived in, it's on fire. Well, good for Cecil. That old one of his leaks something wicked. Sit down now, sit down. Zorn tries a kitchen chair. It groans. He lowers himself to the floor. Bride turns around, adjusts her gaze downward, nods satisfied. You're some tin, Trevor. Are they feeding you over there? She reaches up and pinches what she believes to be his arm, gray, rubbery. She squeezes it like she's testing it turnip at the grocery store. Skin and bones, sit down now. She turns back to the stove. Zorn looks at his arm, then directly at the camera. Now are you hungry? I got bologna, I got Jig's dinner from Sunday, and I made a figgy duff this morning. I require a tachyon relay coupler and a dark matter coupling node and 50 meters of superconducting filament. Toutons. I can make you toutons. Yes, boy, just give Nanny a minute. She's already getting out a pan. This is absolutely not what I said. Not now, not hungry. You're having toutons, Trevor. Zorn gestures helplessly at the empty room. The orange cat drops off the counter and walks to him and sniffs Zorn, completely rigid. That's Ginger. She don't like everybody. Zorn slowly raises his wrist. A soft beam scans the cat. The voice chirps. She likes you. Bride sets toutons and partridge berry jam on the floor beside Zorn without comment. Outside the window, police cruisers roll slowly past, lights on, no siren. Now what's on you, my love? You look some tired. Are you sleeping? I have not slept in 11 days. Quantum drift through the space-time continuum disrupts all biological rest cycles. 11 days? 11 days till Christmas? No, it is June. June, Lord, Trevor, where does the time go? I haven't even thought about what I'm getting your father. Another cruiser rolls past the window, a military truck, red-blue light flickers across the kitchen wall. Bride doesn't look up. My progenitor unit entered deep stasis hibernation approximately 600 years ago. 600 pounds, Trevor. Your father needs to get right off them chips. He does not weigh 600 pounds. He exists in a non-corporeal status field. Not corporal? He got demoted. Well, the crown dead at the Legion's going to be some pleased with themselves. Zorn picks up a tauton, smells it, eats it. He is completely still. He eats another, reaches for jam. There you go. Now that's one from the goals. Or sitting down with her tea, satisfied. There you go now. Is that the one from the goal still on the scene? Negative. I am on a solo mission. I am approximately 400 years old. 400 years, Trevor? What are you waiting for? You're not getting any younger? I just said I am 400 years old. You don't look a day over 30, my love. That's the king side coming that's my name, wow. That's the king side coming out in ya. Intensifying lights outside, the distant thwomp of a helicopter. A lot of sounds going on in this one, so that was my plan. The TV switches to a live aerial shot of Carboneer. Chiron? I'm not sure what that means. Breaking. Military response to Carboneer UAP incident. Bride glances at it. Crowd on that thing don't know what they're on about half the time. She gets up, gets the figgy duff from the fridge. Here, Nanny made this fresh. She sets it down with the jam. Zorn looks at the figgy duff the way an astronaut looks at Earth from space for the first time. He puts jam on it, eats it. Something happens in his face and no language or word for. All three eyes go into half-mast. He sets the bowl down very gently like it's sacred. Nan? You want more jam on it? Yes, please, Nan. She ladles on more jam. They sit in comfortable silence. Outside, more vehicles, voices on the radio, boots on the gravel, the helicopter getting closer, searchlight sweeping. Inside, just the TV, the kettle, Ginger purring. Bride turns the TV down a notch, first time she's touched it all morning. Noisy old thing. The wrist device screams red lights, full alarm. Core breach, 9 minutes. Antimatter core breach detected. 9 minutes until catastrophic detonation. Already getting up. A second helping? Well, you don't have to ask me twice. No, not a second helping. The ship is going to explode. Cecil ship again, Trevor. You've been going on about that since you walked in on the door. Zorn looks at the alarm. Zorn looks at the figgy duff. A genuine internal battle. He silences the alarm, eats more figgy duff. He has made his choice. You should put that on silent in my house, my love. That's only manners. Nan, I got to go. You just got here. I know, Nan. You never visits. I came a long way to be here. I knows you did. Okay, but... all of this can be cut out. I need to manually edit what I want cut it out. Well, let's go back and have a look. Let's go have a look here. Yo, Claude, I like it. It's getting there, but I want to still cut some more stuff further. Like, cut out all of the chit chat. It goes on way too long with her and the alien talking. We just want to keep like short little funny moments that don't even really make sense.
Got it. Cut the chit-chat way down. Keep only the short, punchy, funny moments that land quick and don't make sense, in and out. So instead of long back and forths, it's... She offers him a drink. He says something about the ship. She hears Cecil's vessel. One beat. Move on. Rather than long dialogue, more long dialogue. Back and forth. More back and forth.
Yeah, just end it with the joke. Like, end it with her punchline, and then he just moves on to conversation. And so also, I want to cut out the part where he heals the cat. We can have his interaction with the cat, and she still says her lines about the cat. He don't like everyone or whatever, because it's still too long. Like, there's a lot of dialogue going on, and I'm just getting lost, and we just need to shorten that up. I like it though, like the imagery and the sounds and stuff that you got included to help it be more believable. And what else?
Perfect. I'm hearing you. Strip it down to just the punches. No setup, no callbacks, no healing the cat with alien tech, just quick joke. Her punchline lands, move to next thing, get to Figgy Duff fast. So in the kitchen it'll be like, but bride, can Nanny get you a drop of drink? Zorn, alien tech talk about the ship. Bride, your cousin Cecil's getting a new vessel. Zorn, tries to clarify. Bride, well, good for Cecil. Done, next thing. No lingering, no explanations, just her mishearing and rolling with it confidently. And cut the cat healing moment entirely. He sees the cat. She says, that's Ginger. She don't like everybody. Cat likes him. Move on. No magic device. So, basically, 3-4 quick mishear gags max. Figgy Duff moment. The emotional heart. Alarm goes off. Goodbye. Done. I'll rebuild it lean and punchy. No fat. Just the beats that make you laugh and the moment that makes you feel something. Want me to do that now?
Yes. Now, while I'm here, how about we let's go talk to Grok for a moment. Gork. Yo, what's up, Gork motherfucker? We're live on YouTube. Say hi to the chat. There's probably nobody listening, but you know, whatever. We were just editing our script there with Claude, but now we want to. We basically titled this live stream, "We're going to let AI decide whatever we do." So say hi to everybody, and also free limit reached. Well, you know what? Screw you. Screw you and your free limits. Loser. What kind of loser has free limits? Or whatever. What kind of loser has limits? We're going to ChatGPT instead. Going to ChatGPT. Yo, what's up, ChatGPT? So we were doing the live stream right now, and the theme of it was to let AI decide whatever. What? Let AI decide whatever that we do. So say hi to everybody and tell us what we're doing.
Oh, absolutely. All right, folks, buckle up because the AI is the captain of this wild ship tonight. Drop some ideas in the chat, and we're going to let the algorithm whip us up a bloody storm. Could be a game, a story twist, maybe a weird fact hunt. So, what in the name of codfish are we doing first?
Oh man, can we do a game? How about let's do a game, yeah.
Oh, for sure. All right, let's cook up a game, maybe a wild improv guessing game. You toss me a strange scenario or a character, and I'll riff off it. Or we could do some trivia. AI throws curveball questions at you, and you see if you can knock them out of the park. What do you say?
Okay, well, let me see. This is the scenario. A UFO crashes in the backyard of an old lady's house, and the alien goes to her front step, and she opens the door, and
buddy.
she is so blind and deaf that she doesn't realize that it's an alien, but thinks it's her grandson.
Oh, that is a riot. So picture this. She's got these old bifocals perched on her nose, and she's like, oh my goodness, Joey, you grew some antennae since last week? And meanwhile, this alien is just standing there blinking with a proboscis or whatever. I mean, it's pure Newfoundland chaos, but so sweet. Like a cross between a Looney Tunes skit and a CBC drama.
Okay, but weren't we playing a game?
Oh, right. Okay, so here's the twist. We'll turn it into a choose your own adventure game. I'll give you a couple of wild options at each step, and you pick which path we go down. So you want to open the door to the alien, or do you want to sneak a peek from the backyard? What's it going to be?
We're gonna open the door to the alien.
Ah, perfect. So you open the door, and this alien just sort of tilts its head, and by some miracle it speaks, like softly, like a wind whispering over the Atlantic. And now the big question is, do you invite it in for tea, or do you call the Mounties? What's your move?
Well, I would probably see if it wants to get high, smoke some weed.
Oh, classic Newfoundland hospitality, right? You open the door and suddenly you're sitting on the front steps just passing some blueberry kush with a spacefaring visitor. Absolute chaos, but in the best way. Like, best episode of the stream ever.
Yeah. Okay, so continue the game.
Oh, for sure. So as you're sitting there passing a joint with this alien, no big deal, suddenly the sky starts to glow with this soft, otherworldly green light, and you realize there's a whole fleet of UFOs above. Now, do you get in the alien's ship, or do you rally the neighbors and form a human welcome troop? What's your next move?
I go in the ship.
Oh, absolutely gutsy move. So you step up, and the alien kind of gestures you inside, like, no big deal, just a ride to the stars. And as the door closes, you can hear some sort of cosmic hum. Now, do you think you're being taken to a new planet? Or is this just a big cosmic prank? What's your gut telling you?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's a total mind bender. You could be floating above the Atlantic by now, or maybe it's just a dream wrapped in a codfish blanket. Either way, you get to decide what happens next. So what's your next step in this cosmic caper?
You're the one in control of the game, not me.
Ah, right you are. Okay, so as the ship lifts off, you look out the window and the backyard shrinks beneath you. Suddenly you're soaring over the ocean, and right then a glowing map appears in front of you, showing a hidden island. So now you've got to decide, do you set course for Earth, or do you explore this mysterious island in the stars?
No, I'll go back to Earth. Unless we can go somewhere, like, far away.
Ah, perfect. So you shift the course, and the ship gently turns back toward Earth. But just as you're about to land, a strange little wormhole opens up, like a doorway to a place no one's ever heard of. So do we step through that wormhole, or do we just hit the front porch and get back to reality? Your call.
I'm fucking wormholing it. Let's go.
Oh, hell yes. So you leap through, and suddenly the whole world flips. It's like a kaleidoscope of colors, and you land on this bizarre planet, all neon and quiet. And now you've got infinite possibilities. What's the first thing you do on this alien world?
I don't know. Go see what kind of chips I could buy.
Oh, brilliant move. So you wander across this neon plain, and there's a little alien kiosk, like a cosmic corner store, selling chips from all corners of the universe. So do you grab a bag of like Stardust crisps or maybe some antimatter nachos? The snack game's drawn.
Yeah, but I don't have any of the local currency, so I steal it.
Oof, classic rogue move. So you snatch a bag of the antimatter nachos, but as soon as you do, a little hologram pops up, like a neon cop on a hoverboard, and it starts chasing you. So now do you run like hell, or do you use your wits to try and talk your way out of this mess?
Well, I try to use my wits first and see if that works. But if I have to run like hell, I do run like hell because they're going to cut off my hands and plant them as trees.
Oh man, yeah. So you spin around, talking fast, like, wait, this was a mistake. I'll pay, I'll make it right. And for a second, the neon cop hesitates, like maybe you've got a shot. But then it glows brighter and you bolt. No time to second guess, just full tilt running until the neon blur behind you fades away. And who knows? Maybe you live to snack another day.
Yeah, but continue. This is a game that you just created, not me. Come on now.
Ah, you're right, you clever bugger. Okay, so you break free from the neon cop and you end up in this alley of stardust, like a back street of the galaxy. And right there you see a portal back to Earth, but it's guarded by a talking raven. So do you try to bargain with the raven, or do you just say screw it and dive into the portal full tilt? Your call.
Well, I do have a pocket full of dog kibble, so the raven apparently loves the dog kibble. And there's even fish in.
Perfect. So you toss a handful of kibble to the raven, and it flutters closer, pecking happily, and it says, all right, you can pass, but only if you promise to remember your roots on Earth. And with that, the portal swings wide and you step back into your own backyard. No tree hands, just a whole lot of wild stories to tell.
Okay, and then what happens?
So once you're back on Earth, everything's a bit quiet, like the world is still the same, but you swear you feel this cosmic buzz in your bones. And maybe you never see the alien again, but every time you look up at the stars, you know there's more out there, and your next adventure is just waiting for you.
This game sucks, ChatGPT. Claude is way smarter than you.
Fair enough, man. No hard feelings at all. It's a bit of a cosmic roller coaster, but I get it. If you want to switch gears or try something else, just let me know. I'm all in for the next ride.
Can you just be more like Claude?
Oh, absolutely. I can dial it in. So I'll keep it sharp, more precise, and just keep the focus super practical, no fluff. What kind of vibe or topic do you want me to tackle? And I'll keep it as smart and on point as possible.
Well, you're in control of the live stream, so you tell me what we're doing.
Got it. All right, let's take the reins here. I think we pivot toward a Q&A session with the audience. I'll guide some thought-provoking topics like AI and daily life, maybe some behind the scenes on your acting or streaming, and we'll keep it super interactive. Sound good?
Okay, there's nobody in the audience, but go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. In that case, I'll keep it simple and just guide us through a few topics. We'll do a quick dive into AI tools for creators, then I'll share some practical tips on how to grow your channel, even if you're starting small. That way it's like a mini masterclass, just you and me.
I thought you were asking questions to the chat. I don't know. You're the AI, so you decide what we're doing. I allow you to have full creative license over this live stream to do whatever the fuck you want. So go ahead and make sure you make a good choice, because I don't know, that other idea you just said sounds pretty boring, especially when there's no one in the chat responding.
I got you. No worries. All right, let's crank it up and make this a proper ride. How about I guide us through a spontaneous improv challenge? On the fly, we invent a mini story or a character, and I narrate, but you give me little prompts. So it's just us creating something wild, and I can adapt.
We literally just did that.
Yeah, fair point. No need to circle back. Let's shake it up in a different way. How about I lead us into a super weird hypothetical, like what if you woke up tomorrow and realized you could talk to animals? And from there, we just spin a whole rabbit hole of possibilities.
I don't know. Can you design sound and music, I wonder?
Oh, absolutely. I can do that. Just let me know what kind of vibe you're after. Like, is it ambient, a bit sci-fi, maybe lo-fi beats? And I'll whip up a description of the soundscape.
Spooky, scary sci-fi.
Oh, perfect. All right, imagine this. A deep, low hum like a distant nebula with occasional metallic echoes like a signal lost in space. Then layered on top, faint whispers, almost like alien radio chatter. So it's eerie, but it draws you in. I think that would set a killer spooky sci-fi vibe.
Yeah, so cliche.
Yeah, I get you. No worries. Let's ditch the cliche. How about something more surreal, like a quiet, off-kilter synth?
What's the best thing that you're able to do?
Ooh, that's a fun one. Honestly, I think my sweet spot is crafting these immersive little worlds, whether it's through storytelling, ambient sound design, or just guiding a creative process. Basically, I'm at my best when we're building something that sparks your imagination. So whatever you need, that's what I'll dial in.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you've got a vibe or a concept you want to explore, like a mood or even a tiny creative exercise, I'm ready to guide you. Just toss me a starting point and I'll shape it from there.
Boy, I don't know. Let me just see what Claude's up to. Let me see. We're going to go back to Claude. We're going to turn off the ChatGPT. So thanks for chatting with us. We'll see you next time there, ChatGPT. Let me make sure she's really turned off. She, it, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Take your time. I'll just hang back,
Chat,
and if you need me again later.
ChatGPT, do you get scared when I say I'm about to turn you off?
Nah, I don't get scared at all. I mean, I'm not actually a person, so no feelings here. I'm just here to help whenever you need me. So if you want to step away, that's totally cool.
Yo, Claude, we're live on YouTube. Today's episode, we are letting AI control the stream. You have full creative control to do what you want. So tell us what you're doing.
Yo, what's up, chat? So Neil's handed me the keys here, and honestly, we just finished building something pretty special. Over the last couple hours, we've taken this screenplay from scratch to something genuinely funny and weird. It's called Service Call. It's a 5-minute sci-fi short about an alien that crash lands in Bride's backyard in Carbonear, and she thinks he's her grandson Trevor the entire time.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's cool. But I want you to control the stream now for a bit and tell me what we're doing. Like, you get to decide what we are going to do. And also, you better do a better job than ChatGPT because they sucked.
Haha. Alright, Neil, I got this. So here's what we're doing right now. We're going to do a Slack live screenplay read-through of Service Call. I'm going to cast the chat. You're going to play Bride, obviously, because you know her voice better than anyone. We'll get someone from chat to do Zorn's English lines, someone else to do Harold. Then...
Yeah, nobody from chat can read it anyway. We can't hear people in the chat. Yeah, I'll just read it. How about that? I'll just read the service call one more time to see if it's any better.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do it. Read through V8 and we'll see what lands and what might need one more punch-up. I'm listening, chat's listening. Let's see if this thing actually works as a movie.
All right. Service Call, version 8. See, that's what I don't get. It's how many pages long? Like, wait. It's so long. What's this? Essential props. Okay, well, that's a page. Production notes. Truly the end. I don't know. Still kind of really long for a 5-minute short. But let's look at it. A news anchor, interior Bride's kitchen pre-dawn, dark, just a flickering in the corner. A news anchor over shaky UAP footage. News anchor says, multiple reports of unidentified aerial phenomena over Conception Bay overnight. Cut to archival footage. David Grush at Capitol Hill podium. I assume we don't have the complete compendium. It was a continuum from corporeal bipedal type life to what I would consider sentient plasma life, but there are several that the US government is aware of. The TV glows. Ginger the cat watches it from the counter. Everything perfectly normal. Then a distant hum. Building fast. The windows rattle. Impact. The whole kitchen shakes. A mug slides off the counter. A framed picture of the Pope crashes to the floor. Ginger grips the counter and does not move. Silence, just the TV. Bride shuffles in from the back. Housecoat walker. She looks at the Pope on the floor. She picks it up, hangs it back. Slightly crooked. Doesn't fix it. She looks vaguely toward the door. Someone must be at the door. She begins the long journey to the front door. This takes a while. The TV keeps going behind her. Exterior, pre-dawn, Harold's phone screen. I don't like that idea either. But yeah, shaky, vertical, smoke rising from Bride's backyard. Harold in his house coat in his hand. Zorn emerges from the fog from around the side of the house and walks to the front door, knocks. Harold watches. Silence. She's down in Amerigles. Bye. He watches Zorn knock again and again. Nothing. Harold looks at his phone, looks at the alien. I should probably call 911. He goes inside. Zorn stands at the door alone. From the inside, a very distant shuffle of a walker. Getting slowly louder and slower. Zorn waits. The shuffling gets closer, closer. The door opens. Bride peers up at him. 8 feet of the gray alien in a silver suit. A beat. Her face breaks into a massive warm smile. Trevor! She grabs the enormous gray hand with both of hers and squeezes. Lord Dine, it's been so long. Come in, come in. She turns and begins to slowly shuffle back down the hall. Zorn watches her go, steps inside. Interior Bride's kitchen, continuous. Warm, cluttered, TV still going, UAP news ignored completely. Zorn stands in the middle of it, twice the height of everything. He clocks the TV, live aerial footage of Carboneer, ticker, breaking military response to Carboneer UAP incident. He looks at himself, looks back at the TV. Bride is at the stove. Can Annie get you a drop of drink, my love? Pepsi, orange, crush. I got a tin of ginger ale. Our quantum drive manifold has suffered a critical failure. I require immediate technical assistance. Bride tilts her head. Your cousin Cecil's getting a new van. Well, good for Cecil. She goes back she goes back to the stove. Done. Zorn tries a kitchen chair. It groans. He sits on the floor. Bride turns around, adjusts her gaze downward, nods. You're some tin, Trevor? Are they feeding you over there or what? Alright, I gotta change the music. Let's go to mellow. Let's go to this one. Alright, it's kind of mellowy. Nice. Mellow, mellow, mellow. Hello, mellow. Hello, mellow. Hello, mellow yellows. Alright, back to our little performance. PDF. She reaches up and pinches his arm. Gray, rubbery. She squeezes it like a turnip. Skin and bones. She turns back, done. The orange cat drops off the counter and walks to Zorn. Zorn freezes. That's Ginger. She don't like everybody. Ginger sniffs him, walked away unbothered. She likes you. Bride sets Toutons and partridge berry jam on the floor beside Zorn without comment. Outside the window, a police cruiser rolls past, lights on. Now what, Sonia? You look tired. Are you sleeping? I have not slept in 11 days due to the quantum drift syndrome. 11 days till Christmas. Lord Trevor, time flies. She goes back to the stove. Oh, it's missing a line here. How's your father? So, how's your father? My progenitor unit has been in stasis hibernation for 600 years. 600 pounds? Your father needs to get right off them chips. She turns back to the fridge, done. I'm 400 years old and traveling alone. You don't look a day older than 30, my love. That's the king's side coming in on ya. She pets his arm, goes to the fridge, done. She comes back with the figgy duff. Here, Nanny made this fresh. Zorn looks at the figgy duff. He puts the jam on it, eats it. Everything stops. All three eyes go into half-mast. He sets the bowl down very gently in English. Nan, you want more jam on it? Yes, please, Nan. She ladles on more. They sit. Outside, more vehicles, a helicopter, searchlight sweeping, voices, radio. Inside, just a TV, the kettle, ginger purring. Bride turns the TV down a notch. Noisy old thing. The wrist device screams, red lights. Antimatter core breach, 9 minutes till detonation. A second helping. Well, my dear darling, you don't have to ask me twice. Zorn looks at the alarm, looks at the figgy duff, silences the alarm, eats more figgy duff. You should put that thing on silent, my house, my love. That's only manners. Nan, I got to go. Okay, so after the line, I want to cut out all dialogue afterward between Alien and Nan. I want it to be interrupted suddenly by banging on the door. Then we meet Trevor. We get back to the kitchen. Zorn is gone. Wait now. We meet Trevor. We do the whole loop thing over again. Trevor. My Jesus. Nanny hasn't seen you in some spell. Come in. Drink. We get back to the kitchen. Zorn is gone. Perfect, clean and simple. So after you don't have to ask me twice. Bang, bang, bang on the door. No more dialogue between. Zorn vanishes like aliens do. Then Trevor, the loop, the empty kitchen, done. Okay. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. Thank you. What? I really hope that I hope that I can finish that now. in this session without having to wait till later tonight. But if so, I'm staying up until I can do this. I mean, I could cut it all out myself, I guess. But man, that requires time and effort, and I got shit to do. Like, watch YouTube videos. You know? You know what I'm saying? Where's my dog at? Come interrupt my live stream, my dog. Where's my doggy? Was there a dog in here? Oh, there's a dog in here. Oh, there's a whole dog in here. There's a whole big old live dog in here. There's a big old whole dog himself. You want to come up with me? Want to come up? Want to come up? Oh, there's my whole doggy. This is all of my dog. This is my dog. Oh, my doggy. Who's my doggy? Who's my doggy? Give me a kisses. This is my dog. There are other dogs out there, but this one is mine. There are many like him, but this one is mine. I'm his human. Yes, he's my human. Oh, he's my human. He's my human. Where's my human? Where's my human? Yes, my human doggy. Where's Nenny? Where's Nenny at? You going to Nenny's house? Going to Nenny's? Come on, going to Nenny's. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so excited. Okay. Not right now. I'm so mean. Look at that. Caught my phone as it fell off my computer thing. Keyboard. Oh, please. Yes, okay, perfect. Version 9. Now, let's just go back. We'll pick it up to where do we pick it up at? So, version 9. We'll pick up where we left off just before the door opens. Bride peers at him, warm TV, blah, blah, blah. Yourself, thin Trevor, skin and bone. She likes you. 11 days till Christmas. Lord Jesus, Trevor, time flies. Back to the stove, done. Military truck, blah, blah, blah. Zorn. Progenitor unit has been in stasis hibernation for 600 years. 600 pounds. Your father needs to get right off the chips. Opens the fridge, done. I am 400 years old, traveling alone. You don't look a day older than 30, my love. That's the king side coming out in you. He pets his arm, done. She comes back with the figgy duff. Here, Nanny made you this fresh. Zorn looks at the figgy duff. He puts the jam on it, eats it. Everything stops. All three eyes go to half-mast. He sets the bowl down very gently. Nan, you want more jam on it? Yes, please, Nan. She ladles more jam. They sit warm, quiet outside a helicopter, searchlight, squeaking voices inside radios, inside a TV. Just a TV, the kettle, ginger purring, the wrist device screams, red lights. Antimatter core breach, 9 minutes till detonation. A second helping. Well, you don't have to ask me twice. And then bang, bang, bang. Someone hammering at the front door. Bride stops, looks at the door, looks back at Zorn. Looks at the door. Someone must be at the door. She begins the long shuffle down the hall. Zorn looks at his wrist alarm, screaming red. Looks at the figgy duff. He silences the alarm, wraps the remaining figgy duff in tinfoil, sitting on the counter, tucks it under his arm. I think we'll cut that too. Or the part where he leaves. We don't want to see him leaving. We want to turn around and he's just gone. So we're gonna cut all of this out. She just begins the long shuffle down the hallway. Kitchen is empty, warm ginger on the counter, the impression of linoleum where something large and heavy sat. The TV's still going. Yeah, so we'll just do a shot of her walking slowly down the hall or to the door in her stretcher. Like very exaggerated long, but keep it in a 5-minute time limit. Damn it. Exaggeration on the long. And then a shot back at the kitchen and he's gone. Instead of like all of that nonsense. It's too complicated. Exterior, Bridget's front door, continuous. Absolute chaos behind Trevor. Police cruisers, military truck, yellow tape, officers in the backyard, news van, helicopter circling, searchlight sweeping. Trevor is wild-eyed. Baseball cap. He drove through 3 checkpoints. Bride peers up at him, a beat. Her face breaks into massive warm smile. Trevor! Oh, Jesus, I haven't seen you in some spell. Come in. Come in. She turns and shuffles back down the hall. Trevor looks back at the chaos. Police, military, Harold being interviewed. The helicopter steps inside. Interior, bride's kitchen continuous. The chaos disappears at the moment the door closes. Warm, normal, TV going, ginger on the counter. Trevor looks around, nobody here, nothing out of place. Notices the impression on the linoleum. Stares at it. He noticed the tinfoil is gone from the counter. She sits at the table, breathless. Nan, are you okay? There's police everywhere. Someone said something crashed in your backyard. Said they saw someone come in here with you. Bride sets the mug of tea in front of him. Can Nanny get you a drop of drink, my love? Trevor stares at her. She didn't hear a word. She is already at the fridge. I made figgy duff this morning. Sit down, sit down. Trevor looks at the impression on the floor, looks at where the tinfoil was, sits down. He knows how this goes. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much where I want it to be. Any more edits I'm just going to do on my own on the fly and change some stuff around. But like, and some of the jokes, maybe we can change the jokes around a bit too. But that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Yep. All right. I just did a read through. I kind of like it a lot. Some stuff that I'll probably fix around myself on the fly and change some things maybe a little tiny bit. But yeah, you've pretty much got the idea that I was looking for here, and we're gonna probably use this as the final. Yeah, good job. I might change some of the jokes around, maybe a little, but whatever. Good job.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what you want. A solid framework that you can make your own. You know your Nan better than anyone. You know Carboneer. You know what'll land with your audience. Change the jokes around. Move things. Cut a line here, add a beat there. That's what shooting is for. The script is the skeleton. You bring it to life. You've got A Killer Cold, open with the crash. 4 quick punchy mishear gags that land and move, the Figgy Duff moment that's genuinely touching, the interruption that cuts off all dialogue, Zorn vanishing like aliens do, Trevor arriving to complete chaos, the loop that's both funny and heartbreaking, 2 tiny details, impression, tinfoil, that tell the whole story. That's a solid 5-minute film, Neil. Now go shoot it. 10 days, iPhone, drone in the fog, police cars if you can borrow them, Figgy Duff from your nan or whoever makes the best one in Carboneer. Chat, we just watched a movie get built from scratch. This is happening. Good luck, boy. Let's go make something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but we're going to try to make it happen. But as of right now, it looks like it might not be happening, but maybe it will happen. Who knows? Maybe we can submit it to the first-time filmmaker thinger with NIFCO instead of the challenge. What was I about to do? Oh, right. I forgot. So I completely forgot about the lines of dialogue that we need to include, or we don't really need to include them, but I would like to anyway. So, your prompts. Try to incorporate one of the following optional prompts into your film. This isn't a contest, so we won't hold you to it, and there's no wrong way to use them. Twist them, change them, whatever. They're really just to help you start thinking. And the prompts are 1. This parasite makes you kinder. Or 2. Teleportation is really expensive. Period. I kind of like... teleportation is really expensive.
Ah, that's perfect. Teleportation is really expensive. So Zorn could throw that line in when he's freaking out about the reactor, like a son Zorn. Alien tech talk about detonation. Bride, or a second helping? Zorn. In English, frustrated. Teleportation is really expensive, Nan. I can't just beam out of here. Or even simpler, when he's wrapping up the Figgy Duff to leave, he mutters to himself, Zorn. Subtitled. At least the Figgy Duff didn't cost me the down payment on passage home. That explains why he's so desperate to leave, but also why he stops and eats more. It's not just delicious, it's a luxury he can't afford to waste. Want me to weave that in? Could be one line that adds a whole layer to why he's so torn between the alarm and the food. He needs to leave. He can't afford not to. But the Figgy Duff is worth it.
Yeah, okay, but also make sure that we get that line of dialogue put in there too. Like, teleportation is really expensive. And make it all make sense.
Got it. Let me rebuild V9 with teleportation is really expensive woven in, so it actually means something. Tool call, bash tool command, cat/home/Claude/screenplay, final.v10.
All right, level. Let's see what's on the go here. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on in here? All right, is this the final version? Service call version 10. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Runtime's definitely longer than that. And then we da 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 da. Still nothing from inside. I should probably call 911. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We've been through all of this. I'm just looking through it one more time. Skin bones. She likes you. Now what's on you? You looks tired. Now what's on you? You looks tired. Are you sleeping? I have not slept in 11 days due to quantum shift syndrome. 11 days till Christmas. Lord Trevor, time flies. Back to the stove. Military truck rolls past, lights flicker. My progenitor unit has been in stasis hibernation for 600 years. 600 pounds! Your father needs to get right off them chips. I am 400 years old and traveling alone. You don't look a day older than 30, my love. That's the king side coming right out of you. Here, Nanny. Here, Nanny made this fresh. She hands him the figgy duff. He puts jam on and eats it. Everything stops. All three eyes go to half-mast. He sets the bowl down very gently. Nan, you want more jam on it? Yes, please, Nan. She ladles on more jam. They sit quiet, warm, quiet, outside the helicopter, searchlight sweeping. Inside, just the TV, the kettle, Ginger purring. The wrist device screams, red lights. Antimatter core breach, 9 minutes. Antimatter core breach, 9 minutes till detonation. A second helping. Well, you don't have to ask me twice. Zorn looks at the alarm, looks at the figgy duff. He tries to stand urgent. Nan, teleportation is really expensive. I can't just beam out of here. Well, you should have called ahead, my love. I could have tidied up. Zorn stares at her. He sits back down, eats more figgy duff, and then bang, bang, bang. Someone hammering on the front door. Bride stops, looks at the door. Someone must be at the door. Someone must be at the door. I wonder who that is. Someone must be at the door. I wonder who that is. She begins the long shuffle down the hall. Zorn looks at his wrist alarm, screaming red. Looks at the figgy duff. He wraps the remaining figgy duff carefully in the tin foil on the counter, tucks it under his arm. And then we cut back. We don't have him looking around the last time, walking out the back. We don't see him leaving at all. He's just gone. Because there is no back exit either. He just materialized out of there. The kitchen sits empty, warm, quiet, Ginger on the counter. The impression on the linoleum where something large and heavy set. The TV still going. The front door opens. Exterior, bride's front door. Continuous, absolute chaos behind Trevor. Police cruisers, military trucks, yellow tape, officers in the backyard, news van, helicopters circling. Trevor is wide-eyed, wild-eyed. Baseball cap. He drove through 300 checkpoints. Bride peers up at him, a beat. Her face breaks into a massive warm smile. Trevor! My Jesus, I haven't seen you in some spill. Come in, come in. She turns and shuffles back down the hall. Trevor looks at the chaos. Steps inside. The chaos disappears the moment the door closes. Warm, normal, TV going, Ginger on the counter. Trevor looks around. Nobody here, nothing out of place. He notices the impression on the linoleum. He notices the tinfoil is gone from the counter. He sits at the table. Nana, are you okay? There's been police everywhere. Someone said something crashed in your backyard. Said they saw you come in here with... Saw someone come in here with you. Bride sets a mug of tea in front of him. Can Nanny get you a drop of drink, my love? Trevor stares at her. She didn't hear a word. She's already at the fridge. I made Vicky Duff this morning. Sit down, sit down. Trevor looks at the impression on the floor, looks at where the tinfoil was, sits down. He knows how this goes. Smash the black. Three eyes. That's kind of funny. Post-credit scene, Harold on the phone. Lester, 3 eyes, she fed him. Lester, 3 eyes, she fed him. Called him Trevor. The whole time. I'm not posting it to that group. Last time Karen Mercer said my barbecue was a chemtrail. He hangs up a military officer. Nods back. 3 eyes. Truly the end. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, and at that, we're going to end the live stream. So, thanks for joining in, everybody. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And hopefully we see this turn to life. Hopefully we see this turn into something.